important thing for everyone to keep in mind about ideation in general, and maybe brainstorming in particular, is these are sacrificial ideas. We're hoping to get 100 ideas in an hour-long brainstormer, and no one should imagine or pretend that more than half a dozen of them are going to survive the process. Right? We're not coming with 100 ideas because we need 100 ideas. We're coming up with 100 ideas because we need one or two. You know, there was that old Linus Pauling quote where if you want a good idea, start with a lot of ideas. And so a good brainstorming session generates a lot of ideas, and no one should get attached to any one of them because there's a social contract in the room that says, you know, we're going to throw most of these away, and we are. And so often the way we will do it is a subset of the brainstorming group will stay behind and say, okay, what do we really have here? And in recent years, we've gone from brainstorming, from writing on the whiteboard, they're on individual Post-it notes, and the reason for doing that is it facilitates the grouping process. So we kind of squint a little bit and say, well, what do we have here? Oh, so there's these ideas about adherence or compliance, and then there's these ideas about what happens before and after the product use, and then there's these ideas about the authorities in the room that might assign this, prescribe this drug or diagnose this. And so now we've got them grouped, and then we go back through, and sometimes it's as simple as voting. We give everybody 5 colored dots, and we say, okay, place your dots. And then when you've got enough people in the room that vote, then you say, oh, look here, we've got a couple of good ideas about adherence, and then we've got this one good idea about before and after, and then nothing over here. Let's concentrate over here. And so you haven't chosen, you haven't really decided anything, but you've kind of narrowed down. It's like, okay, since we have finite energy and finite time, let's in the next round of brainstorming or in the super quick prototyping that we're going to do next, let's focus a little bit of our time and attention here because this seems like it's going to be a fruitful endeavor for us.